this situation? Who thinks the government can be blamed? Does anybody think that both groups are equally at fault for this? Okay, so whoever cares to start the discussion, you may begin. Don't be so polite, nobody says anything. We're just talking, just have a conversation. So everyone at the table feels that farmers are to blame or government is to blame? Okay, tell me why. Why is the government to blame for this situation?
In my opinion, I believe it is the government's fault because they are the ones paying the farmers and providing them with tools, chemicals, and crops.
Okay.
I believe it's the government because over the years there has no action has not been taken and climate change is worsening and habitats are being harmed.
In my opinion, it is the government's fault. This is because the government is using weapons to make chemical fertilizer that is being used to grow crops.
In my opinion, I say it's the government because the government are paying farmers to use explosive chemicals and create carbon dioxide into the greenhouse.
What do you think is the most destructive thing that the government has done in this situation?
They have authorized.
They have used nuclear weapons as fertilizer.
Okay.
They took the nitrogen from the missiles to make fertilizer from the crops, but they gave too much to the farmers that bought them that they started harming the environment.
Okay.
This can be proven because according to the dilemma of the omnivore dilemma on page 41 and 42, Michael Pullen says, there was a debate about what the government should do with the leftovers bomb material. Scientists in the Department of Agriculture had a better idea. Spread the ammonium on farmland as fertilizers, and so the government helped launch the chemical fertilizer industry.
Does anybody in the room want to tag in and defend these poor farmers, or do we think that it is the farmers' fault? Anybody of that opinion? We're all throwing the government under the bus? Wow. Okay, yes.
But I also think it's the farmers' fault because the government's the one providing the nuclear weapons, but the farmers are also the ones buying that chemical fertilizer. So it's actually how much the farmers buy, because they don't have to buy a lot of nitrogen for the fertilizer for the crops, but that's their own opinion on how much they want to buy.
Okay.
Even so, the government is still authorizing them permission to use something that they know that will affect the climate change, especially on other.
But also it's the farmers' decision to buy the nitrogen. If they don't want to buy it, they don't have to. Then the government not authorizing, they're giving them permission, but they're not forcing them to use it.
But the government is paying the farmers to farm.
And yet the government knows that it's harming our environment as well as other stuff.
Okay, stop that.
It's also the farmers' fault because the farmers don't say nothing about it. They keep using it also. If they really were to know, they wouldn't be using it.
Well,
They
they
just don't know that there's nitrogen in the soil.
or maybe they're not informed well about what
The farmers knew what it was because it says for thousands of years farmers added nitrogen to their soil even before they knew nitrogen was. So even though they didn't know what it was, they still used it.
Okay. Let's get some more debaters to the table, because you raised, all four of you, thank you. I need 4 more debaters. Let's get to the next issue, which is how can it be fixed? Because there has been some actual damage to the environment based on the use of the ammonium nitrate, correct? So I need 4 new people in the fishbowl. Let's go. And I need to hear about what the damage has actually been and how it can possibly be fixed. You all did an outstanding job. Let's go. Whoever's getting in, let's get in. Oh. All right, so the question for this aspect of our fishbowl discussion is, how can we fix the problem? Can somebody speak to the issue of what type of environmental problems have been caused by these farming practices? What's one thing we know has harmed the environment? Did that come from that came from over here? Do you want to tap and get in? Because nobody at the table spoke.
The pollution of the water in the environment of the marine life, since it says that over the time they have polluted the water, leaving dead zones in the water with no life.
Okay. What else do we know has been an environmental issue because of these farming practices? Want to tap somebody and get in?
Also for the use of the tractors and all, they give off lots of carbon dioxide to the air.
Okay, which does contribute to global warming. Absolutely correct. So how can we fix it? You brought up two major issues. How can we fix it?
The farmers can ask the government to use different tools.
You can use natural resources.
Yeah, natural resources.
Natural resources like
Real corn, non-GMO.
non-GMO. Okay.
This can be fixed by the government not forcing the farmers not to use any pesticides or chemicals to grow their crops, or chasing them for it.
Okay, I need to hear another speaker at the table. What else can we do? How can we impact that the runoff situations, things that are leaving the farm fields and getting into our rivers and streams and ultimately into our oceans? How can we change that?
Because it's just by the farmers, and since they are the ones buying the product, they could measure how much they need in order to make it fertilizer for them so they don't overrun with it. So they have just the right amount for the crops.
Okay. Anyone else? There's one natural way that they could reduce some of the poor nature of the soil. What is that thing that Michael Pollan talked about?
The use of the animals' waste for decomposition.
That's one, but that contributes also to pollution. What else can we do? What can a farmer do in his crops without putting anything else in the soil or on the soil? What can he do with the crops themselves? LED lights on a whole farm field?
Or instead of making the whole crops being watered, don't water them all the way.
So we could use less water. That's a solution, probably.
Using reusable clothes for like the bottom of it.
So we're talking about that vertical farming? Say again? Rotate the crops. Okay, so do you think of all the things that we have put forward, that if crop rotation is a solution, is that something that maybe every farmer should consider? Because it really doesn't cost anything, right? Okay, do we understand what the process of crop rotation actually is? What does that mean, to rotate your crops?
So nobody buys them.
Well, no, say again? Switch them around, meaning be more specific. Tell me what you're saying. Plant them in different places, maybe.
Wherever you started, you start from the back instead of the front.
Maybe.
They compare the crops, like, to see which one grows or has better soil.
has better soil. So crop rotation, if they planted corn this season, will they plant corn next season?
No, they like rotate the soybean and the corn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because they only give them for the soybean and the corn, so they have to keep flipping them around in order for the seller to buy them.
Okay,
Because it said also in the book that the sellers that the consumer whoever buys them only buys corn or soybeans from them, nothing else. That's why they only plant soybeans and corn.
okay, good. Does anybody want to tap somebody on the shoulder and give us the last word of wisdom on this question? How can we repair the environment because of these harmful farming practices? Does anybody want to get in on this conversation before we close this fishbowl?
We can help
Bye.
by, we could like plant our own crops
Le-
instead of just farmers. Cause if it's that hard, why don't we all do it?
That might be a solution. Home gardens.
Use compost instead of actual soil.
Use what? Compost instead of actual soil. What else? What else might be an option? Vertical farming might be an option as well. Okay. All right, so if we are done, give yourselves a round of applause. You did a great job. Snaps all around. All right, thank you.